Blake Lively genuinely believed she could waltz away from this disaster looking like the ultimate victim. Oh, honey, the court just systematically dismantled that delusion. After months of legal chaos, midnight filings, PR spin, and what looked like a personal vendetta against Justin Baldoni, the judge finally snapped. Now Blake is reportedly furious because she got denied the one thing she desperately wanted, her attorney fees. We're not talking pocket change. We're talking tens of millions of dollars vaporized in this scorched earth legal war. Hollywood-level money, the kind that makes even mega millionaires sweat when the invoices hit. And the deeper you dig, the worse Blake looks. Sources say Judge Louis Lyman grew progressively frustrated with how aggressive Blake's legal team became during the final stretch. Allegedly, constant late-night filings, oversized legal briefs, and efforts to pressure others, including female PR executives, into covering Blake's legal bills. Imagine claiming to stand up for women while simultaneously intimidating women behind the scenes. That's when the internet paused and said, wait, what's actually happening here? The judge reportedly had enough. At one point, he basically told Blake's team to chill. Stop flooding the court with endless letters because he already had sufficient information. Federal judges hate when people weaponize the court system for personal grudges. They see through it fast. Some tactics described sound genuinely wild. 70-page documents filed late at night on the East Coast, heavily redacted, pages of filler with only a few pages of real legal claims. It stopped looking like justice and started looking like a paper war designed to bleed everyone dry emotionally and financially. Then came the legal gymnastics. Blake's team tried using California Civil Code Section 47. 1. A law meant to protect real survivors from retaliatory lawsuits in a New York federal court over a movie filmed mostly in New Jersey. When that failed, similar arguments popped up in Texas. Critics asked, are we just law shopping for whichever state forces someone else to pay the bills? That's not justice, that's desperation. But Justin Baldoni didn't crumble. Usually smaller Hollywood players would fold under pressure from two A-listers like Blake and Ryan Reynolds. But Justin stayed in the fight, and that shocked industry insiders. Because this was never just Blake. Ryan Reynolds was knee-deep in it too. Reports claim Ryan was rewriting scripts, influencing PR campaigns, using his production company Maximum Effort, and shaping the public narrative against Justin. He was in the trenches. But the moment public opinion started turning, Ryan vanished. While Blake faced reporters and awkward red carpet questions alone, Ryan was reportedly sailing in Bermuda. For years, Blake and Ryan sold the perfect power couple fantasy. But during Blake's biggest crisis, Ryan was MIA. The internet noticed. If Blake was truly innocent, why did Ryan disappear when things got ugly? Meanwhile, Blake kept doubling down. Reports claim she wasn't just pursuing Justin financially, but also targeting other people connected to the case, including female PR professionals and witnesses. That's when public opinion shifted hard. Blake positioned herself as a brave woman standing up to powerful men. But behind the scenes, aggressive legal tactics aimed at people who couldn't afford a war with Blake and Ryan's bank account. The judge reportedly noticed too. The constant late-night filings, redacted documents, endless motions. It started looking like a strategy to exhaust people, not to find truth. Then came the settlement negotiations. Blake and Ryan desperately wanted an NDA, a full non-disclosure agreement to silence Justin permanently. Justin and his wife Emily refused. Reportedly, Emily played a major role, pushing back hard. Their message, no NDA, no deal. That was the moment Blake lost control. No NDA meant she couldn't guarantee silence. For two people who built their brand on managing perception, that was terrifying. Eventually, Blake agreed to settle. But here's what everyone focused on. No money changed hands. No admission of guilt. And most importantly, no NDA. Justin walked away completely free to speak publicly. And Hollywood insiders already believe he's preparing for exactly that. Interviews, documentaries, maybe even a book deal. Millions for a tell-all. And people would absolutely watch. Which brings us to Vital Voices, a respected nonprofit for women's empowerment. Justin had received an award from them. But almost immediately after Blake filed her complaint, Vital Voices revoked his award. Blake reportedly followed the organization online. Critics began connecting dots. No proof of coordination, but the timing was perfect. Award, allegations, revocation, reputation destroyed overnight. To many, it looked like a coordinated humiliation campaign. And the Met Gala? Just hours after settlement news broke, Blake showed up carrying a custom purse worth about $10,000. Inspired by her children's artwork, she said. The internet immediately noted that the designer had made similar bags for wealthy clients for years. So Blake was talking about emotional hardship and legal stress while casually holding an accessory worth more than most people's rent for months. The optics were brutal. Then there's Colleen Hoover. When Justin originally got the rights to It Ends With Us, he worked closely with her. But once tensions built, she unfollowed Justin, supported Blake publicly, and stayed silent while Justin faced backlash. That decision backfired. Many fans now blame her for abandoning Justin too quickly, choosing Hollywood status over loyalty. Almost everyone walked away damaged. Blake's carefully crafted image took a massive hit. Ryan looks like he disappears when things get hard. Colleen Hoover alienated part of her audience. Hollywood PR culture got exposed. And Justin Baldoni, the guy everyone assumed was finished, somehow walked away with growing public sympathy. That is not the ending Blake Lively expected. At all. Lively expected. At all.